the most overprotective parents in the Zodiac. There are parents who simply cannot let go of control over their children so easily. And believe it or not, this is closely connected with astrology, and the Zodiac can help us identify this kind of people. Also, if you belong to one of these signs and found yourself identifying with these traits, it's a good excuse to transform them. Let's meet the most overprotective parents of the Zodiac. Number 4, Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign that is strongly characterized by everything related to control. We can safely say it's one of the most controlling signs of the Zodiac. And not only that, but it doesn't limit itself to wanting its own life under control. It also becomes obsessed with controlling the lives of those around them. Of course, in this hyper-focus they have on controlling others' lives, their children are also included. They become overprotective parents because they want to have detailed information about everything their children do. And to achieve this, they're not afraid to use methods that can sometimes be a bit questionable, like checking their phone or personal belongings. This manipulative spirit that characterizes this sign becomes very evident when we talk about motherhood or fatherhood. However, although their levels of overprotection can often become frightening, let's remember that they do all this because, as good Scorpios, they know the darkness of the world and don't want their children to end up being victims of it. Number 3, Leo. Leo, on the other hand, is a sign that loves attention and being in the spotlight. This is usually the case throughout their entire life until a certain moment, the moment they become parents. When this happens, suddenly there's a kind of shift in energy, and those parents who used to fight to be the center of attention now place all their focus on that child. But since they probably grew up under a lot of pressure to always be the prettiest, the most talented, or the best, they're likely to impose this same standard on their children, constantly demanding perfection in everything they do. They become overprotective parents when they don't allow their children the necessary freedom they need to explore the world through their own experiences and instead want to hand everything to them on a silver platter. While it's good for parents to support and accompany their kids, it's also important for them to know when to step aside so their children can have their own experiences without their interference. Number 2, Taurus. Taurus natives, on their part, are known for having a personality that stands out for its stability and somewhat closed way of thinking. Taurus tends to become more and more closed-minded as time passes, making it harder for them to open up to the idea that other realities are possible. In a mother and child relationship, this can be problematic because it's usually the children who bring a revolutionary energy that turns all their parents' expectations upside down. However, Taurians stand out for being extremely overprotective when they become parents. The only problem is that they often express it by emphasizing that the outside world is dangerous and that the only truly safe place is the secure home of a parent. While their kindness is appreciated, their overprotective attitude can often have very negative consequences. For example, their child might genuinely become afraid of facing the world, or on the contrary, might rebel completely and never want to return home. Number 1, Cancer. And in first place, of course, we have the king of family and relationships, Cancer. Cancer stands out for its nurturing qualities, affection, and constant desire to check on how others are doing and what their needs are. Even before becoming a mother, this sign already shows maternal attitudes toward the people around them. And when they finally become mothers, they channel all that inner energy into being super protective with their little ones. Honorable mention, Pisces. Pisces parents are deeply sensitive and emotionally attuned to their children. They protect not out of control, but out of profound empathy and fear of the world's harshness. Their intuition guides them, anticipating needs before they're expressed. While gentle and loving, they sometimes struggle to set boundaries, wanting only to shield their children from pain. Their overprotection is a reflection of their tender hearts, creating a home full of care, imagination, and emotional safety, where children feel truly understood and supported. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.